You probably clicked on this video because of the thumbnail, but listen closely, watch until the very end, and by the time we hit the 1-minute mark, your entire perspective on women will change forever. What if I told you that everything you think you know about love is a lie? That women don't fall for the richest man, the best-looking man, or even the nicest man. Women don't love men. At least, not in the way you think. They don't fall for your face, your wealth, or your words. They fall for something deeper, something primal, something psychological. And if you don't understand it, love will always feel like a mystery you can't solve. But by the end of this video, you won't just understand how women think. You'll know how to cultivate a presence so powerful that they will never forget you. Because this isn't about tricks, manipulation, or mind games. This is about something far greater, mastery over yourself. The truth is, women are drawn to strength. Not the loud, boastful kind. Not the fragile ego hiding behind a mask of bravado. But true, unshakable, silent strength. The kind of man who doesn't seek validation, who remains calm in the face of chaos, who stands firm when tested. And that's where Stoicism comes in. Lesson 1. Women don't love you. They love how you make them feel. Let me tell you a secret that most men will never understand. Women don't fall in love with you. They fall in love with the emotions you invoke. To a woman, love is not a logical decision. It is an experience, a storm, an emotional high she never wants to come down from. You could be the most handsome, successful, well-dressed man in the room, but if she doesn't feel something when she's around you, you will be forgotten faster than yesterday's news. Psychologists call this emotional imprinting. It's the reason why a woman can meet two men on the same day. One who says all the right things but bores her, and another who teases her, challenges her, and makes her laugh until she can't breathe. And guess who she'll be thinking about that night? It's not fair, is it? You could be the better choice, the safer option, the more loyal man. And yet she'll always choose the one who makes her feel something real. This is where most men fail. They try to impress with achievements, thinking logic and reason will win her over. But attraction is not built through words or accomplishments. It is built through presence, energy, contrast, and mystery. Ever wondered why women keep going back to the same toxic men, even when they know they should leave? It's not about who he is. It's about how he made her feel. Lesson 2. The more you chase, the less she feels. Have you ever sent a message and waited hours for a reply? That slow-burning anxiety creeping in, wondering if she's losing interest. Now flip it. Have you ever had someone too available for you? Someone who responded instantly, who always said yes, who never made you wonder, how did that make you feel? Here's a brutal truth. Women are wired for anticipation. The men they desire most are the ones who create tension, the ones they are slightly unsure about. A man who is always there creates no mystery. And without mystery, there is no tension. And without tension, there is no attraction. This is why Stoic men, the men who don't chase, don't beg, don't seek approval, are the ones who hold the most power. They understand the law of scarcity. The second a woman knows she has you, her mind relaxes. And when her mind relaxes, attraction fades. High-value men do not chase. They lead. They give a woman space to come to them. And when she does, they don't give her everything all at once. They remain a mystery, keeping her mind engaged. Because the moment she stops wondering about you, she starts forgetting you. Lesson 3. Women don't want a nice guy. They want an unshakable man. Women say they want a nice guy, but what they really mean is they want a man who is kind, but not weak. Most men get this wrong. They think being nice means saying yes to everything, never disagreeing, always pleasing. But let me ask you this. Would you respect a man who never challenges you? Would you follow a leader who bends at the first sign of pressure? Of course not, because true respect, true admiration comes from strength. Not the kind that flexes and shouts, but the kind that is calm, steady, and immovable. This is why women are addicted to Stoic men. A man who doesn't flinch under pressure. A man who remains calm in chaos. A man who, when tested, because she will test you, doesn't fold like wet paper. A woman doesn't need another friend. She doesn't need a therapist. She needs a man who stands firm while everything else is shaking. Lesson 4. Love is a game of perception, not reality. Love is not about reality. It is about perception. A woman doesn't fall in love with you. She falls in love with the story she creates about you in her mind. Psychologists call this cognitive projection, the tendency to project desires, emotions, and expectations onto others. When a woman meets you, she doesn't see you as you are. She sees you through the lens of her past, her fantasies, and her subconscious beliefs. This is why a woman can go from being deeply in love to completely indifferent, seemingly overnight. It's not that you change. It's that her perception of you changed. And perception is everything. If she sees you as the safe, predictable, always available man, she loses interest. If she sees you as the calm, mysterious, self-sufficient man, she becomes obsessed. Lesson 5. If she feels safe, she will never leave. After everything, after the emotional highs, the mystery, the attraction, there is one final truth that overrides everything else. A woman doesn't stay because of how much she loves you. She stays because she feels safe. Not just physically safe, emotionally safe. A woman's emotions are fluid. They shift like the tide. And in a world of constant emotional chaos, she craves one thing above all: a man who is unshakable. This is the true power of Stoicism. The strongest men are not emotionless. They are consistent. A woman feels safe when she knows that no matter what storm she brings, you remain steady. Most men fail here. They either try to fix her emotions, making her feel unheard, or they react emotionally, making her feel like she has to manage your feelings instead of her own. The right move: stay calm, stay present, hold your ground. And when a woman realizes that you are the one constant she can rely on, she won't just love you. She will never want to leave. Because the men who are truly unforgettable, the ones women never stray from, never lose attraction for, never stop thinking about, are the men who master themselves. This is the Stoic Guide to Love. If you found this valuable, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Stay sharp, stay stoic. Let them chase.